Amanda DuPre. I am with the Leukemia Lymphoma Society. I'm the Campaign Development Director. Our main mission is to cure blood cancers, but also to give, care to the caregivers and make sure that we give them patient access, but we also want to advocate for them. So research, advocate, and patient access are three pillars that we're really focusing on getting. With leukemia, that is actually the #1 childhood cancer in children. So we obviously need to change that. And so we actually have researchers that have gone on to start our Dare to Dream project. So it is a $175 million endeavor over the next few years. But they're trying to find better treatments for these children. These children are getting the same chemotherapy that us as adults would have to receive, and their bodies just can't handle it. They're getting lots of side effects that are like lifelong. We've had some where they walk on their toes, learning disabilities, things like that. So we're trying to find less harsh, treatments for these children, because also, there have not been many oncology drugs that have actually been approved for children in the past 40 years. So we're, again, trying to change that. Since 2017 now, there have actually been almost 100 new FDA approvals, which is quite amazing. We're getting 20, 30, a year to help these patients. So that's a huge milestone, I think, because there are so many different subtypes of leukemia, lymphoma, so there's just so many. We still have a long way to go, but there's a lot better treatments. Leukemia, lymphoma, Hodgkin's, and myeloma, they're all blood cancer. So they're running through your blood. Part of what we think is why we're getting these FDA approvals is you can test blood a lot easier than a solid tumor. So a lot of our blood cancer patients, we've actually been able to, with the treatments that we've used for them, have actually gone on to help other types of cancers as well.
So I'm Allison Robinson. I'm the Campaign Development Manager for Light the Night with the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. I've been with the organization for 6 years now, and I'm so impressed by the amazing advances that we've seen through the work LLS is doing in research and, like Amanda said, FDA approvals, patient care, access to treatments, and just overall support for families and patients in South Carolina who are going through this diagnosis. Our organization was started by a family in a small town in New York because they lost their 13-year-old son to leukemia. And because back then leukemia was a death sentence. And since that time, with the research that's been done, there are certain childhood pediatric cancers, blood cancers, that have gone from a death sentence to now 90% cure rates. And that is just astounding. Light the Night is the Leukemia Lymphoma Society's primary community event. So we gather patients, their families, friends, the whole community. We invite them to come out in the fall for Light the Night, which is our evening walk event. We have it at the State House in November, and what's really special about Light the Night is that every individual carries a lantern that signifies why they're participating. And this is really powerful because you can look around the event and see your connection to the other people who are attending, even if you don't know them or have a conversation with them. So if you are personally fighting a blood cancer, you carry a white lantern, and you look around the State House grounds and you see the other white lanterns there, and you don't feel quite so alone. Folks walking in memory of someone they've lost to blood cancer carry gold lanterns. And this is just as powerful for those lantern holders as the white lantern holders. They've lost someone, they see the other gold lanterns there, they have that connection with them too. LLS.org, you can find all of our patient support services. If there's something you're currently going through, we have an information resource center staffed by oncology social workers and oncology nurses. They can help connect you with resources in your area, clinical trials, care providers, help connect with financial assistance programs that we have, and register for Light the Night at lightthenight.org and find our Columbia event. It is on November 2nd at the State House this year.